Hello everyone. I am your host Ayushi Karasetia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how we can add the contacts from Airtable in Google Contacts automatically. So let's take an example that you are a business owner and you are using Airtable to maintain the records of your customer. Now you want that whenever you enter the details of a new customer into your Airtable table, automatically a new Google contact should be created. For this, we need to create a connection between Airtable and Google Contacts so that whenever a record is added to Airtable, automatically a new Google contact is created. So in this particular integration, we are using Airtable, which is a spreadsheet program with database functionalities. So in place of Airtable, we can use Google Sheets, Grist or any other spreadsheet program and we can create the Google Contacts. So how we are going to create an integration between the spreadsheet program and Google Contacts, this we will be learning in the further steps of the video. First, let us check this in the real time that how this complete process works automatically. So this is my Airtable account where I have created a table over here. And these are my Google Contacts account where I don't have any contacts over here. So now I want that whenever I create a new customer record over here, automatically a new contact should be created into my Google Contacts. Okay. So I'm just going to add the details of the customer. Let's give the first name as Adam, last name as Smith. Let's add the phone number. Let's add the email address as adamsmith25@gmail.com. Okay, and here we can see that the created date and time is automatically captured. Now let us check our Google Contacts. I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can find a new contact named Adam Smith along with the email address and the phone number. So now here you might be wondering that I just created a new record here in my Airtable account and automatically the same customer is created as a new contact here in my Google Contacts. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, this has become possible just because of the automation and the integration process. So in order to create an integration between Airtable and Google Contacts, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Airtable with Google Contacts automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So first we have to create an integration between Airtable and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect is going to capture all the details of the new record. Then using those details of the record, automatically a new contact will be created into the Google Contacts. And in this way, we are going to learn that how we can create an integration between Airtable and Google Contacts using Pabbly Connect. So let us learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. You can create your own account in just 2 minutes by clicking on this option and you can get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Add Contacts from Airtable in Google Contacts automatically. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want the details of the customer to be captured from Airtable. So open this trigger window and here in the choose application, let us find Airtable. Here in the trigger event, we have to select create record or new record. Click on connect. Here we have to click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the token. So let us read the instructions. log into the Airtable and get your API key from the account section. Okay, so we can access from here itself, or else I'll just take you to my Airtable account. So this is my Airtable account. Here we have to come to this profile, and here we can find the account option. Click on account. Now here when we scroll down, here we can find the API key. So if you want to regenerate the API key by clicking on this option, you can regenerate the API key, or else I'll simply copy this API key from here. We will move back to Pabbly Connect and we'll paste the same API key or the token over here. Okay, and let's click on save. Okay, now the Airtable account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to select the base. So I'll just take you to my Airtable account once again. Here you can see that I have created several bases over here in my workspaces. So here we have to come to this particular base which I have already created named Google Contact. Okay, I'm just going to open it. And in this particular base I have created a table. The table name is table 1, where I have taken the columns for the first name, last name, phone number, email address and created. So if you want to add some more columns or fields as per your requirement, by clicking on this plus sign, you can add the fields. Okay. So let us select this particular base, that is Google Contact, here in Pabbly Connect. I'm just going to find the same over here. Now as I have created just one table in this particular base, the table name is automatically captured over here. Okay. If you have created multiple tables, so from the drop down you can select your table name. Now here we can see the trigger field. So let us read the instructions. Create a field in your table scheme with a field name created and field type as created time. If you do not have a created field in your table scheme, please create one that will be used to sort records, because without this field trigger will not work correctly. Okay. So I have already created this trigger field over here. You can find trigger field over here. So you have to create this particular field in your table. It is mandatory. Okay. Then only the trigger will run. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. As you can see that the trigger field is captured over here. Now before clicking on save and send test request, I'm just going to create a new record over here. Let's give the first name as Shikha, last name as Arya. We have to add the phone number. Let's add the email address. gmail.com. Okay, so we have added the details of the customer over here, and let's move to Pabbly Connect, and now let us click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the details of the customer are captured over here. Here we can find the created date and time, first name, last name, phone number, email address and the created date and time. Okay. So now we want to create a contact in the Google Contacts using this particular details. So come to this action window. Here in the choose application, let us find Google Contacts. In the action event, we have to select create contact. Click on connect. Here we have to click on add new connection and click on connect with Google Contacts. Now here we have to choose an account, in which account you want to create your Google Contacts. So I'm just going to select my account over here. Pabbly Connect Contacts wants additional access to your Google account. Okay, so let's click on continue and give away the access, as the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. Authorization successful. Okay, now the Google Contacts are connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to give the first name, last name. So we have already got the customer details here from the Airtable records. So we are going to map all these details now. Okay, let us map the first name over here from Airtable, and the first name was Shikha. Let us map the last name again from Airtable, and last name was Arya. Here if you have the gender details, you can map it over here. I'm just selecting it as unspecified, or we can select it as female also. Here we have to give the email address. So I'm just going to map the email address. Okay. If you have the email home, other details, you can map it over here, like company name, job title, job department. We have the phone number. So I'm just adding the phone number. Okay. We have the mobile number. So I'm adding mobile number over here. from Airtable, and this was the mobile number. Okay, so we don't have the address details. I'm just leaving it as blank. Okay, we don't have the birth details also. Let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means a new contact is created into my Google Contacts. So let's check our Google Contacts. Okay, and here we can find a new contact named Shikha Arya, her email address along with the phone number. So in this way, we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we have to check this in the real time. For that, I'm just going to create a new record over here in my Airtable account. Let's give the first name as Avi, last name as Gupta. Let's add the phone number. Let's give the email address over here. Okay, and created date and time is automatically captured. Okay, now let us check our Google Contacts. I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can find a new contact named Avi Gupta, email address along with the phone number. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Okay, so let's move back to Pabbly Connect and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Airtable and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the new record of the customer, and using those details of the customer, automatically a new contact is created into the Google Contacts. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between Airtable and Google Contacts using Pabbly Connect.